Welcome to Tech Savvy Women Over 50 magazine interview issue number 11 with Angela Carmichael Smith. Hi, Angela. How are you?
Hey, pretty good, and you, Ramona?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm so excited about this interview because it's your birthday month and you have some special things going on. So let the viewers know, a little bit about you, and then
Mhm.
we'll jump into what you're doing special for your birthday month, like the whole month of April. All right. So Angela is the founder of Anesta Services LLC. Her focus is movement, mindfulness, and resilience. That's the focus of her company. And through her programs, Angela empowers individuals to embrace self care. Well, not just individuals, women, right? To empower self care, build resilience, and develop self defense skills all in one. And I've experienced that on your lives with your movements, that you're sharing with us. So your work includes holistic, transformative lifestyle coaching, and it is female centered. So you have your fabulous fit fierce F3 program, and you blend physical and mental wellness with personal empowerment, which I think is amazing because with the way you explain it, we're doing these movements already, but if you have awareness to what you're doing, you're not only are you present, but you're taking what you already do naturally, and it becomes something that if something does happen with you in your space, you just do natural movements. Am I correct?
You
Yeah.
do? Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So tell us what inspired you to focus on movement this way for your birthday month.
Like Ramona said, we are in the middle of my birthday month, and the whole thing starts with I believe that individuals in our everyday lives and our requirements and everything that we do, we've gotten away from self care, bringing awareness to ourselves and taking time to celebrate and be one with ourselves. So, as a part of my self care regimen, and as Ramona stated, part of that self care focus for me is mindfulness and movement. I dedicate my birthday month to me because that's my month that I was born, and basically an accountability to say that I'm going to be accountable to bringing awareness to myself, celebrating myself, and choosing a specific time and place that I can make that commitment to myself. So instead of planning one big party where it becomes a stressful thing to say, I'm just going to focus on one event and one day, I decided to commit 30 days to self care and movement. And that is based on habits. Because, like I said, the motivation was bringing awareness to myself, self care, and being accountable and making that a habit. The studies show that it takes about, anywhere from 14 to 20 days to form a habit.
Mm-hmm.
So celebrate my birthday on the day of my birthday one time a year is not a habit of being self-care. That's just celebrating my birthday.
Yeah, yeah, true. And it makes sense.
But by intentionally making it a habit where I have to say on at least once a year for 30 days, I have to get up and plan and stop in the middle of everything that I'm doing and say, I'm going to celebrate myself. I chose movement because that's something that you can do to bring awareness to yourself. That's something that you can focus your breath on, and that's something that you can feel. So I've said, like, once a day, at least once a day, I'm going to stop my day, move my body around, bring awareness to myself, celebrate something about me to bring that sense of celebration, self-care, self-awareness, and self-value to myself.
Ooh.
Because I find that I do that for other people.
Yeah.
I have all through my calendar time that I've set aside for other people. But how often do you set time aside for yourself?
Ooh.
So that's kind of what that month was. It was like it's an accountability, it's a commitment, and it's harder than you think.
Yes, there's a lot of effort, right?
Yes.
Focused effort on
Focus,
yourself.
focus
Right.
effort. And that's the mindfulness in the movement. The focus, that mindfulness, that bringing attention to yourself and bringing your attention to the moment and staying present in that moment. And then the movement is, I pick a movement pattern like shaking your shoulders to bring in the attention to yourself.
Yes.
Not anything else, just you, the moment, the celebration, and the movement.
I think it was so powerful. I've been on several of your lives, and I was actually doing those movements. And now when I, like, for example, the one that you were saying, you mentioned like raising up your arms. And so when I go into the kitchen and actually open the cupboard door, it's like, oh, hey, this is
Yeah.
yes, yes. And it's such a powerful thing. It's more powerful than I thought, and it made me become more aware of movements. Usually we focus on movement, it's the intention is behind some sort of workout, or and those movements aren't natural unless you're on a rowing and you are a person that rows. Then that may be something that comes natural to you. For the rest of us, it's like, this is weird. But there may be something that you do similar to that, and then you become aware of it, so you put a different type of effort and meaning behind rowing or reaching or just movements, and the way you explain it in your lives. And
that is true.
I wasn't
Yes,
aware.
and what you're referring to is what I call everyday fitness.
Yes, yes.
And everyday fitness is still fitness, but the idea is you're not picking a special time or a special place. Like, you're not going to the gym. You're not saying, I'm going to run for a mile. What you're doing is, like Ramona says, you're taking your everyday movement patterns, which bodybuilding, fitness, all this stuff is based on everyday movement. But what we've done is we've ramped it up to say, I'm doing this to lift more weight. I'm doing this to lose weight. I'm doing this to tone muscle. I'm doing this for an objective or a goal. Everyday fitness is get involved and put the effort into the movements that you do every day and make that fitness. So if you're in the kitchen and you're putting your groceries up, how many times is that an arm raise? How many times is that an overhead lift? Go ahead and do that 5 more times, 6 more times. Don't wait until you have time to go to the gym.
Right.
If you're lifting that laundry basket, that's a deadlift. Yeah. Lift that laundry basket, get that core engaged, put it on that dryer or your washer, and let that be your fitness. And bring attention to that and celebrate that.
Right.
Because I'm all about the celebration.
Yes. Yes, and it makes you want to high five yourself, like, I'm doing something, and it does help be in the present moment, because a lot of times when we do stuff like put away groceries, it's something that we don't feel like doing, but we feel like it's something that you have to do. You can't just put the groceries on the counter and leave them and put them away whenever you feel like it. So a lot of times people go into those situations with dread or that. But this helps shift the mind.
Yeah.
And wow, like, it could be fun.
That's what I'm about. I'm like, life does not have to be a chore.
Yes, I love it.
And that's part of the celebration month is, and the bringing the 30 days is to bring that awareness that your life does not have to be a chore.
Right.
You can take that time out to smile, to celebrate yourself, and it doesn't have to be a big thing. It doesn't have to be, like I said, it doesn't have to be a big party to celebrate yourself. It can be just 5 minutes in the middle of the day, like I'm sitting on my porch. After this, I'll get up and I'll sit on my porch. I'll do my little dance. I'll focus on my motion. I'll high five myself, yay me, for being committed to me.
Yes.
And smile.
Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So I mentioned earlier about your Fabulous Fit Fierce, your F3 program. Is this something that you teach within that program as well, or is this just something that you're doing for your birthday month? Are you going to continue on with this?
The Fabulous Fit and Fierce, which is everyday fitness. I do actually teach everyday fitness movement patterns to individuals that are interested in that. And for different organizations, I do like we're doing Zoom. I do some online stuff with different organizations like my church, where we'll get together and I will do like a little workout with them based on movement patterns and everyday weapons. Like I'll say, okay, today, everybody have your towel.
Yes.
We're fixing to work out with a towel. And then I was like, today, everybody's got their spatula. We're fixing to do some spatula work. Like everybody got your chair. We're fixing to do some stuff, with the chair or your coffee cup, to bring awareness that you don't have to leave out to do something. We're not going out to the gym. We're just like, whatever you got in your house, we're fixing to do some movement.
Oh, I love that. I love it. Because then well, I just keep saying it's more natural, because you don't have to think outside of what you already do, and it just makes sense. And it's very empowering as well. The feeling that you get it from inside is just, it's empowering. That's the only word I can really think of. And that's a word that you use, quite often, but it's true. It is really true.
It is. It's very empowering. It's very, it's very allowing yourself or giving yourself permission to care about yourself. And also, I ask a lot of people, like, why don't you work out? Why don't you move? And people tell you all the time, I need to get in shape. I need to move around. I need to be more active. And what they say is, I can't find time in my day to do it. The only reason that they're not doing it is that they can't find time.
Right.
They can't find time to go out and do it. And I'm like, don't go out and find time. You already have time.
Yes. Yes.
You're already in a kitchen full of weights. Let's use them.
Yeah. Oh, that is amazing. Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. Well, I know your target was 30 days, but it'd be amazing to see you, continue on. I'm putting you on the spot to continue on with it, because then you can invite people, in your space, and into your program as well. But just having that in my face, at first I wasn't getting the notifications. Then I started getting the notifications. So when I was available, I would just hop on. I'm like, okay, what are we doing today? Like, what? And it's very, very, let's see, what's a good word? Helpful, with no pressure, no pressure at all. So tell us a little bit about your holistic transformative lifestyle coaching. I know this is probably all included, but there's probably more that you can express, to explain to people what it is that you do inside that space.
Okay, well, my holistic transformative lifestyle coach and strategy is based on your lifestyle. And as you can tell, when we're talking about the fitness and movement, is also talking about your lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the holistic part is dealing with you as a whole person. That's your mental you, that's your emotional you, your physical you, your spiritual you, and your environmental you.
Ooh, okay.
As a lifestyle coach, I basically sit down with individuals and look at your lifestyle. Figure out ways that your lifestyle is not working for you. So there's a reason why you have a pain point. There's a reason why you're not happy or you're not feeling like you're productive. Each individual, their pain point or their sensation or their goals is different. So it's not a coined cookie cutter program. It's all based on the individual. And I help you go through what things are not working for you.
Mm-hmm.
What are the tools available to you in your lifestyle? So this is lifestyle coaching.
Mm-hmm.
We're not looking outside for something new. We're looking at what things are available to you in your lifestyle.
Right now.
And that's their lifestyle right here, right now, and work a plan that works for you. So I'm all about you and your lifestyle. We're not trying to add more stuff to your stressful life, because that's usually most people's issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's let's look at what you got. Let's work a plan, that strategize that bring that awareness to yourself. Give yourself permission to take care of yourself, to protect yourself, and to be resilient.
Ooh.
And I give you a safe, non-judgmental space to do that.
Oh, wow.
Because that individual is the focus. It's not my goal. It's not my lifestyle. It's yours.
Right. And it gives people an opportunity to be not only vulnerable, but it's more likely the path of least resistance when you do that, because now that person is feeling heard, right? And there's no judgment, and their shoulders might be intense at one point, but then they relax. You know, you probably find that a lot. So that is I think a huge portion of that empowerment that you help them discover within themselves, because people throw that word around a lot, but it seems to me, even with the experience I've had from your lives, that what you do in that safe space is allow that person to feel that as it increases. And many of us don't even know what that's supposed to feel like. So going through that process, they'll hit that spot and it's like, okay, this is really, really good, right? This is good for me. And this is something that I can do forever. It doesn't stop.
Yeah. And that's my hope. My hope is that I give that feeling that this is something I can do for me. This is because your lifestyle should be about you.
Right.
What you do within your lifestyle can include other people, but you better live this. Yes. So at some point in time, you need to be able to smile.
Right.
And say, this is working for me.
Right. Whoa. So that sort of answered a question already that I had, which was, what are some key takeaways that you hope clients gain from this particular approach? And, you know, we basically said that, unless you want to add something else to that, because
no, that's pretty much, because that's really what my biggest goal for individuals when they come and step in front of me for whatever reason, whether it's for my coaching, whether it's for energy healing, whether it's because of the movement, whether it's for self-defense or Brazilian jiu-jitsu. All my programs are the same. It's like you're stepping in front of me. It's like, well, how can I help you? Yeah. It's all about you. And we are formulating a theme.
Yeah.
that is about you.
So what age groups do you help the most with this? Is there a particular age group that sort of, do you see that gravitates toward the openness of wanting to experience this?
Actually, the age group that's been more, well, I'm trying to think the most, because I've been working with ages 16 to about, I think the oldest person was maybe 85.
Oh, wow.
And I've had the opportunity to work with some younger children, like 6, 7, and 8 years old.
Oh, that's fun.
So it's kind of like different people, different ages. But what I find is it's not so much the age group, it's the fast-paced lifestyle group.
Oh.
The people that are A-type personalities, they're busy, they're professionals. The kids are in multiple activities. You know, you have a lot of goals, a lot of responsibilities. You're in heart-based type of industries where you're working with a lot of people that when you look at their schedule, they're full of things that they're doing.
For other people.
And that's the key. They're full of things that they're doing for other people, be it, and I say even some of the younger children and teenagers, the same thing. their schedules are full of activities.
Mm-hmm.
And then they walk up to me and they're like entering into one of my classes. Like with the kids, a lot of times they're in one of my self-defense classes or my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes. And the first time I tell them, I say, there's no rules here. This is not rocket science. There's no goal here. We're just moving.
Wow.
And they're like, you can see the relaxation in their face going, there's no, I can just have fun and learn. Like, yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is amazing within itself. So that means the empowerment within a person can start very young.
Yeah.
If they're in an environment to become aware of it and then they're supported.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. And that's what you do. That's why I think what you do is so special. That's why I used to call you and still do. I feel like you are a beast at what you do. You, you have a way of entering into a person's space without charging into it, or being forceful. You allow that person to open up. I'm getting chills. So you allow them to open up and just be themselves.
And and that's what I love to hear, because that's like really my goal, is to create that healing space. And I have to say, to put a shout out for the fact that is because I'm a nurse. And that's what makes my holistic transformative lifestyle coaching a little bit different than a lot of others' lifestyle coaching. Is because I am a nurse and I am dedicated to bringing that healing space, that sense of wellness and well-being that's part of the nursing process.
Yes, absolutely. So share that, because I think it's important, not just to have a sense of your background, for just to say it, but it gives credibility to you, and people trust nurses and doctors and things like that. So they'll lean in, they're relaxed and they're comfortable, So how long were you a nurse, or are you a nurse?
30 years.
Woo,
I'm 30 years medical, surgical, and holistic nurse. Mm-hmm. And I'm also, so now I'm retired. Mm-hmm. And I transformed from being a hospital nurse, a bedside nurse, to being what is called a nurse coach. And this is part of my nursing coaching platform. So that's why I bring that nursing to my coaching, to my lifestyle coaching, to everything that I do. I bring that nurse.
Okay. That's what makes you so unique. That's what makes you very, very unique. I'm so honored to speak with you about this and share what it is you do, so that others can walk into that space and really become empowered from within, not having to go outside of self like most people will have them do. And, I think it's shifting though. It used to be an outside in, but people are realizing that this work starts within. And because you do things the way you do, it's evidence of that being a truth. It's, if I could put it in other words. So I want to thank you so much for sharing your time and your space with us. And I will put the link to your page so that people can follow you for the rest of this month and forever, and hop on board with what you're doing for this month.
Well, thank you.
Definitely do that. Is there anything that you want to add or share? Is there anything that you have coming up after your birthday month celebration?
Like I said, I encourage people to go onto my my Facebook group page, which Ramona said she's going to put that link, because I do have other groups. Mm-hmm. So the one that she's referring to is my birthday month group, which is dedicated to the 30-day celebration of my birthday, which this year I dedicated that to moving the body. Each year it has a different theme, but I also have a Fabulous Fit and Fierce group that is dedicated to movement, mindfulness, and resilience, where I do put in some stuff like the stuff that I'm doing for this month, which is some movement stuff, but also bring mindful awareness to just different themes like what if thoughts and self-care tips to also encourage individuals to bring awareness to yourself and to celebrate yourselves and try to give examples of ways that can be done and incorporated into a person's everyday life. Because I think everybody should be fabulous, fit, and fierce in everything that they do.
Woo! Well, that's a good note to end on. That is amazing. You are amazing. So thank you again for sharing your time and what it is that you like to give and contribute to the world. And wow, like I'm at a loss of words. Loss of words. So I will put the link in the comments for everybody to follow. I'll put both because they can hop on to the rest of what you're doing in your birthday celebration group, and then also your fabulous Fit and Fierce group as well. So I want to thank you for being here today, and wow, keep doing what you do.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. If you want to subscribe to the magazine, click on the link after this video or somewhere around this video. Subscribe and make sure that you read through the articles of every issue because it's going to be jam-packed with so much to learn about each coach and business tips. There's Tech Talk on Tuesday, Fun Funnel Fridays that you have access to if you become a member. So I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. See you next month.